That's what I needed. Must say, Captain, I'm impressed. Perhaps we do stand a chance against the pack after all. Of course we do, Ava. Only the beginning of our story. I look forward to seeing how it will continue. The girls should be in the hangar. You should go and celebrate with them. Understood. We did it, Captain! We did it! The pirate says it's history! As for us, I'll be glad to join you aboard the Sunrider. If you've got a war against Pact, sign me up. Good to hear that. Pact's empire is still getting stronger with each day. We'll need all the help we can get if we're going to stop them. Understood, Captain. Saga Okran at your service. What happened with Chigara? Oh, you should talk to her about that. I think she wanted to speak to you anyways. What do you think will happen to the pirates? Without the pirates' nest, their activities in the sector are practically finished, but I don't think we've seen the last of them yet. They'd probably retreat deeper into the uncolonized space to recoup and rebuild their fleet. And they'll probably come back for revenge. Sounds like we've made some enemies today. Don't worry about a thing! I'm sure I'll be able to take care of them if they ever decide to come back. So we need to assign you to a room. I'm looking forward to a bed. It's so incredible sleeping on the blackjack sometimes. Ava can help you get moved in. Oh, by the way, I think Chigara wanted to talk to you. Yep, you said that. Captain, I'm back. Welcome back, Chigara. Did good out there. Really? I wonder... What's up? What are your plans now? Well, I guess with the saga gone, it's going to get more lonely. And business hasn't been so good for the bakery either. You should join us on the Sunrider too. Here's the extra pilot, like you. Really? Is that allowed? Yeah, I'm the captain. I kind of make the rules. Of course it is. I'm the captain. Well, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? In that case, I'll be in your care from now on, Captain. EA. Welcome to the Sunrider, Chigara. I've got to go now. You can speak to Ava if you have any problems with moving in. Understood, Captain. Looking forward to working with you. Okay. Begin Captain's log. It's been 2 weeks since we took down Casetta's base in the asteroids. Feels like we've been chasing down minor criminals undertaking hit-and-run actions on the Pact supply lines. Despite our efforts, Pact's invasion of the neutral rim has continued unabated. 6 more governments all voluntarily joined Pact, and 2 more have been conquered. Pact's war machine has been indiscriminate, slaughtering both civilians and combatants alike. In the mere months since Sarah, millions more innocents have been murdered. While something's done, the day when Pact rules the entire neutral rim appears to be fast approaching. Come in. Captain, we just received an encrypted transmission. From where? From the Solar Alliance. Admiral Harold Gray is interested in speaking to you. Audience with the Admiral, huh? I didn't realize we were so important already. I've added the Admiral line to your FTL transponder. You can patch him through now. Alright, let's hear what the Admiral wants. Hey, old Greybeard, what's up? Greetings, Captain of the Sunrider. Admiral Gray of the Alliance Space Force. This is Captain Kayato Shields of the Sarah Space Force. My first officer, Ava Crescencia. Well, the Admiral of the Solar Alliance went with us. The rest of my condolences for the loss of your great planet. It pains me to hear another neutral world has fallen into the Pact's war machine. Pact must be stopped at all costs, Admiral. I'm certain of this. I understand you've been operating as a freelancer since your government's fall. Got a certain proposal you might be interested in? You've got my attention. Whether I should a client being a mercenary armed with an assault carrier sure helps get business. Our diplomats have been sent on a mission to the neutral world of Versta to convince its people to join the Alliance for quite some time. Fortunately, it does not seem like the mission was successful, and a pack invasion fleet is rapidly approaching the world. I need you to go in there and get our men out before the pack fleet finds them and kills them. Of course, I'll see to it that you and your crew are rewarded for your efforts. Why do you need us? Sure, the alliances of the ships. Yeah, they just don't want their fingerprints on it. Are the diplomats high-ranking government officials? Why do you need them protected so much? Really hope no hope of getting Versta to join the alliance. Fortunately, because of the breakdown in talks, our military vessels are forbidden to enter Versta space. It's too dangerous getting the diplomats out without an armed escort, so we've had no choice but to resort to an unaligned vessel like the Sunrider. Really no hope? For the latest reports of our negotiations have been grim. Now, Versta's in a state of total panic regarding the approaching invasion fleet, and they somehow think we're responsible for it. Our government views it as a lost cause, just want the diplomats pulled out before PAC gets their hands on them. Not per se, but an execution of our diplomats by PAC will viewed by the government as an act of war, and the Alliance has no choice but to declare war on the Pact. I've been ordered by President Athe himself that an intergalactic war with Pact over a minor neutral rim would be an unacceptable outcome. Really? I think you're a little late getting involved already. Devastating war between Pact and the Alliance now costs lives of billions. The Alliance should wait for a better moment to fight Pact. Pact's going to take over the galaxy one way or another, Admiral. The Alliance must stop them. Matter for politicians to decide, unfortunately. The President has ordered that we prevent an intergalactic war, so those are your directives. Alright, you got a deal. Good, my staff have already mailed your first officer the details. You have your orders, Sunrider. I expect results. No more gray out. Thanks. Mission from the Alliance. Can't say I was expecting that. Mission from the Alliance. Can't say I was expecting that. Times like this, almost everyone wants a hired gun, especially if you happen to have a very big gun. At this rate, we might see a new golden age of privateering. We might want to swap out your uniform for something more eye-catching then. Do you have a pirate commander design yet? No. Alright, tell me about the situation between them. What do you want to know? Tell me more about the Alliance. So the Alliance is the current powerhouse of the galaxy. It's actually a military, economic, and research alliance. It applies to Solaris and numerous other worlds. Doesn't sound like everyone wants to join the Alliance, though. Some planets simply wish to be left alone. Planets that make up the neutral rim are too far from Solaris and have so far avoided joining the Alliance. Sarah was one of those planets. Still, isn't the Alliance a democracy? So bad about that. Space democracy is a difficult thing to maintain. A single politician might need to represent over 1 billion citizens. Recently, political deadlock has characterized the Alliance. The United Universalist Party of the Solar Congress wishes to take the warpath against Pact. Meanwhile, the Progressive Party wishes to negotiate settlement. Neither party has managed to get anything done because of the irreconcilable differences. The President has avoided war with Pact at all costs, even though Pact continues to swallow up most of the neutral rim. The House has done nothing about it. I know about the Pact. For you guys. People's Alliance for Common Treatment. It was originally an independent movement which started with New Eden against the New Empire. New Eden was a paradise planet which had valuable resources. However, the rulers of New Eden hoarded the planet's riches for themselves while the masses lived in poverty. Eventually, divisions of wealth reached a critical point, and New Eden declared a revolution on their own rulers. If they're an independent movement, why are they trying to take over the galaxy now? The independence movement went horribly wrong shortly after Pact overthrew the New Empire. Extreme nationalism and paranoia set in. So then what happened? A mysterious figure known as Vanexar Arcadius took power. Much about him shrouded in mystery. He appears behind a mask at all times and speaks only through a computer. During the War of Independence, he was a heroic figure who freed his people. But after he took power, he became a different man. Arcadius wielded the nationalism and paranoia of his people, lead them on a warpath, beginning Pact's rapid expansion. We can see that today as Pact conquers every planet in the neutral rim one by one. Nobody really knows when they're going to stop. I know they're not at war yet. No, I went and bet on that lasting. War between two powers is all but inevitable, I would say. Makes you say that. So far, Pact has only been hitting neutral rim planets that are far away from Solaris. Eventually, though, the entire neutral rim is going to belong to Pact. And then who's Pact going to attack next? Right, see your point. Thanks for the history lesson. All I need to know. Doesn't sound like the Admiral's offended his own government. Get the same feeling as well. So far, the President of the Alliance has been avoiding war with Pact at all costs, but my sense is that the military establishment inside the Alliance is already gearing up for war. Makes sense. Pact intends to take over the galaxy one way or another. It's only a matter of time until the Alliance will be forced into the fight. Well, now we know our next step. Let's get underway. Alright, gang, let's see. I went to the acquisitions list. Apparently, we have no shields. Probably take so much damage from energy blasts. Our top-of-the-line shield generator was lost with the fall of Sarah. The Union can outfit us with a basic shield generator, which we can upgrade at the research lab after it's purchased. So, there went basically half our funds.
Welcome to Research and Development.
Alright, how much is that going to cost? Let's see. Shield power. A lot. We can stick it, we can increase it for 1,000 so it does a hex all the way around us. That protects some of the, that protects the suits flying with us too. I'll stick with it as it is. I don't want to completely drain out our funds. I think we're doing alright. Although I would love to have a second missile. Alright. Let's do it.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
Alright, let's see. Comms and skirmish, nothing to interact with anybody. Let's head to the deck. There's gotta be some way I can check all those other contracts, you know? Still can't go there. That sucks. Well, let's follow the storyline. Versta was a former planet of the Riovian Empire. Following the Riovian decline, Versta was ravaged by decades of civil unrest. Following many tragic deaths, President Zephyrus was elected to office, promising planetary reconciliation. Zephyrus revitalized the fledgling economy and began democratic reforms which restored peace to Versta. Today, Versta is a young nation with enormous potential for further development. Such potential has made it both a target with both Alliance and Pact interests. Let's go get the diplomats and have another fight. Pretty planet. We've arrived at the planet Vesta. Thank you. Wait a minute. Alert. Drop point is hot. I'm detecting pack signatures all around us. Prep for combat. You know what's funny? I shift for combat. My left hand automatically drops on my normal movement keys for, like, well, first-person shooter games. WASD. Red alert. Scramble our riders. We're ready at your command, Captain. Just give the word. Scramble. Go. One hell of an entrance. All right, everyone. Let's take out the enemy.